Jay, a 0-0 draw in your last pre-season friendly, obviously a clean sheet, but what else do you take from that game?
Positives for me, like you say, the clean sheet. I think Toby's obviously first one for the club. Probably the first time we've gone probably more of a settled back line, if you like, rather than changes. We've had a lot of changes lately due to different reasons. So pleased for him, and hopefully it's the first of many. I thought we looked quite solid. First half especially created a lot of chances without finishing them off, which obviously we'll work on. I know it sounds really silly, but we've not gone out and had a really easy game, because I think it gives you not a false hope, but you go into the first game of the season kind of overexcited. So I think it gives us the thing that we've got, or the opinion as a management team, that we've got plenty to work on this week, which we knew anyway. And yeah, so that it's a really good, worthwhile exercise against a Folkestone team that I expect to be up there.
Obviously, we know Johnny can save penalties, but you disappointed when you would have been disappointed to not see that one go in.
I've said all along, like score lines don't really bother me. I think I know for supporters it does. It's about us managing players' minutes.
Yeah.
I think there's a lot of people probably think that that's the starting 11 for next week, and I just said to the boys in there, I still probably haven't nailed it down. There's probably a couple of positions, but we needed to get minutes. Waggy obviously has been out injured. We needed to see how his calf was without overdoing it. We brought Taylor on. He's obviously had a little problem and he got a little reactions, had to come back off. So things like that, that was the main thing that was important for us today, that we kind of got where people were at. With regards to the penalty, yeah, obviously you want to score it. It would have been great for Trev to get his goal. It's not quite happened for him in front of goal yet. I think he's done a lot of good work, but probably just in front of goal it's not quite happened for him, which will come. As I said all along, he's a young lad stepping up, and it will take time for him, and there'll be hit and misses, but he, in general, his work rate's been very good, and his play outside the box. So I think the boys gave him the penalty to probably try and get him off the mark, and obviously as soon as he stepped up, I went, you know what's going to happen here, Johnny's going to save it. So I don't know if it was a good save or a poor penalty without watching it back, but yeah, if you score that, it maybe is different. But again, I think the main thing for us today was coming through it without any injuries, other than Taylor obviously picking up or getting a little reaction. Other than that, I think everyone else has come through it okay.
How are you feeling about the squad depth? Obviously, you confirmed 2 or 3 trialists in the week and the return of Tariq Hines.
Yeah, pleased with the depth of it. Obviously in forward areas it's something we've got to look at. With the Noel situation, he had a scan in the week. It's something we've got to look at, because at the moment it's probably a centre forward light, but it's a tough area to get someone in. But we'll always continue to look, and if the right one's there, then we'll consider it. But yeah, with regards to depth, I think we've got competition in all areas. You look at it with Taylor getting a reaction, you've still got in that midfield area a lot of depth to it. And when people said to me, we've got a lot of midfielders, the reason you do it is, for instance, we've had Waggy and Taylor unavailable for the last week or so, and that's why we have the depth. But I'm pleased where it's at. I think Naz showed what he's capable of when he come on. He's been a really good addition, good lad. Rayan gives us something different. And we've tried different formations today and different things to look at. And also then, Tariq, obviously, you know what Tariq's all about. It was good for him to blow some cobwebs off and get some minutes today. So and he'll get sharper and sharper, no doubt.
And how are you feeling generally ahead of the season and ahead of Weymouth next Saturday?
I can't wait for it to get started. Pre-seasons, they are what they're for. They're for getting people minutes and this and that. And again, I think results, yeah, you want to win. You always want to win games, don't get me wrong, but it's about getting, I think, as many minutes you can into players to get them up to speed without picking up too many injuries. And unfortunately for us, Noel has been a big blow. Taylor, but other than that, in general, we've come through it okay, and that's the main thing. I think now the real stuff starts. We've got a really good week's worth of training. The boys are looking forward to it. We know we're being for a tough opening game. They always are, and there's always funny results in the opening game of the season. But we're at home, and hopefully we can get a good crowd here and really kick the season off.
We look forward to it. Cheers, Jay.
Brilliant. Cheers, mate.